Once the undisputed king of the global smartphone market, Samsung is now facing a harsh reality. Its once promising foldable future is rapidly losing steam. Despite countless market reports over the past year warning of a slowdown, many hope that the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7 would breathe new life into Samsung's faltering foldable ambitions. Unfortunately, the latest whispers from inside the company paint a far gloomier picture. According to reliable sources cited by a respected Korean news outlet, Samsung has already slashed its production targets for both the Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7, not once but multiple times in just the past few weeks. That's not just a red flag, it's a glaring warning sign. And things look especially grim for the Galaxy Z Fold 7. This device was supposed to be Samsung's crown jewel, with two enormous displays even bigger than the Fold 6, a powerhouse 200-megapixel main camera, and the cutting-edge Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 Elite chip. The Fold 7 sounded like a dream phone, a flagship meant to dominate headlines and sales charts alike. Samsung initially planned to produce a healthy 800,000 units ahead of its July launch. But by the end of May, that figure quietly dropped to 770,000, and now it's fallen further, down to just 630,000 units. That's not just a number, it's a signal. A signal that confidence is slipping inside Samsung's own walls. Perhaps they've finally acknowledged a hard truth. Book-style foldables, no matter how powerful, simply don't connect with the masses like the sleeker, more pocket-friendly clamshells do. Even so, hopes for the Galaxy Z Flip 7 are starting to dim too. While the cut to its initial production isn't as drastic, from 590,000 down to 550,000, it's still enough to raise eyebrows, especially since the Flip line has traditionally been Samsung's better-performing foldable. The reduced forecast suggests that even the company's best bet isn't immune to market fatigue. Then there's the Galaxy Z Flip 7 Fan Edition, a device meant to make foldables more accessible to the mainstream. And yet, early production plans have taken a sharp dive, from 210,000 units initially to 170,000, and now down to a mere 160,000 units. For a first-of-its-kind affordable foldable, that's deeply underwhelming and incredibly telling. Now, to be fair, these numbers reflect production plans, not actual sales. Nothing is set in stone, but it's hard to ignore the writing on the wall. Samsung clearly doesn't expect its new foldables to ignite the world stage. For context, last year's Galaxy Z Flip 6 and Z Fold 6 sold an estimated 2.9 million and 2.1 million units respectively within 5 months. And those were already seen as modest successes at best compared to their predecessors. Given the current trajectory, it's difficult to imagine the Z Flip 7 even reaching the 3 million mark. And perhaps most troubling of all, each new generation is doing worse than the last. As for the highly anticipated Trifold Galaxy device, there's not a single mention of it in the latest Korean reports. If it does appear at next month's Unpacked event, it will likely launch in extremely limited numbers at an eye-watering price and in only a handful of markets. In short, it's unlikely to move the needle. Samsung's foldable dream is still alive, but it's on increasingly shaky ground. And unless the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Flip 7 can spark a surprising comeback, that dream might soon become a memory. Big news for foldable fans. Samsung is about to blow us away. The highly anticipated Galaxy Z Flip 7 and Z Fold 7 are just around the corner, and if the leaks are to be believed, we're in for a game-changing moment in the world of foldables. According to a credible source, the Z Fold 7 is set to redefine the foldable experience as we know it, ushering in a bold new era of innovation. Industry insider Ice Universe just dropped a bombshell. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is expected to debut with industry-first technologies. While the exact breakthroughs remain a mystery, the claim alone is enough to spark serious excitement. If true, this could mark a massive leap forward for foldables everywhere. For years, Samsung has faced criticism for playing it too safe with foldable hardware, focusing more on software and AI tweaks than on true hardware revolutions. But that's changing fast. The Fold Special Edition, launched last year, was a major step in the right direction, and now it's laying the groundwork for something far more ambitious. According to Panda Flash Pro, it's confirmed the Galaxy Z Fold 7 will feature an incredibly slim hinge, making the phone look almost indistinguishable from a regular flagship when folded. This isn't just a design tweak, it's a monumental milestone in the evolution of foldables. With a newly reinforced internal structure, next-gen hinge tech, and dust-resistant hinge brushes, the Fold 7 isn't just sleek, it's built like a tank. Samsung is aiming for the perfect fusion of styles, strength, and practicality, and the result could be the toughest and most refined foldable the world has ever seen. And here's where it gets even better. Samsung recently teased the Z Fold 7 in its first official trailer, hinting at an Ultra experience. While it might not carry the Ultra name, the Fold 7 is expected to borrow serious firepower from Samsung's Galaxy S Ultra lineup. Think top-tier cameras and stunning displays. Samsung is also going the extra mile with materials. The Fold 7 will feature a titanium backplate, making it feel lighter than ever without sacrificing strength. The design is said to reach record-breaking levels of thinness, setting a new benchmark for premium foldables. As for battery life, it may appear similar on paper to last year's model, but under the hood, things are getting smarter. Samsung is rumored to introduce a new power management solution that extends battery life and enables faster charging with a 25W adapter. Add to that a power-efficient OLED panel and intelligent eye optimizations, and you've got a device that's not just smarter, but lasts longer and runs smoother than ever before. The future of foldables isn't coming, it's already here, and it looks slimmer, tougher, and more exciting than we ever imagined. After all the leaks, rumors, and supposed insider info about Samsung's upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7, you'd think there was nothing left to surprise us. But guess what? In a hilariously unexpected twist, Samsung itself just spilled the beans. Yes, really, and it might be the most unintentionally funny leak yet. This time, the names of the next-gen foldables, long rumored, widely expected, were confirmed by none other than Samsung, right inside a beta build of One UI 8. Specifically, they showed up in the beta version of the Samsung Internet Browser app. That's right, Samsung basically said, "Here you go," without saying anything at all. The browser beta, available now on the Galaxy Store, was first noticed by the eagle-eyed folks over at Galaxy Club. And plain as day, the listing reads, Samsung Internet Browser for Fold 7 and Flip 7. Yep, no code names, no disguises, just the actual names sitting there for anyone to see. But here's where it gets even more amusing. This browser listing only appears if you're running One UI 8, which is still in beta, and only available on Galaxy S25 devices. Looks like Samsung didn't count on some curious fans doing a little digital sleuthing. And if you were holding out hope for that rumored Galaxy Z Fold Ultra powerhouse, sorry, but it's looking more and more like that was just clever marketing fuel. The so-called Ultra teaser that had the internet buzzing now feels like nothing more than flashy hype. So what's shaping up for the big summer unpacked? Get ready for the Galaxy Z Fold 7, the Z Flip 7, and possibly a new member of the family, the Galaxy Z Flip 7 FE or Flip FE. Oh, and let's not forget the whispers about Samsung's first trifold phone, which might debut later this year, likely in a limited release for China and South Korea. As for the unpacked event itself, all signs point to early July, though Samsung hasn't made it official just yet. Rumor has it the launch could happen in New York, but again, we're waiting on confirmation. Who knows? Maybe the actual date will accidentally leak in a Samsung Notes beta next. Just kidding. Or are we? Come on, Samsung. Surely you wouldn't let that happen again, right? For months, excitement has swirled around the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7, with whispers suggesting it might feature a display even larger than the 7.6-inch screen on the Galaxy Z Fold 6. But the leaks didn't all agree. Was it going to be 8 inches or a slightly bigger 8.2 inches? Now, at last, we may have our answer. According to well-known leaker at PandaFlash Pro, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 will share the same massive 8-inch display as the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition. But there's more. The bezels are reportedly shrinking, meaning the usable screen area could stretch closer to a stunning 8.2 inches. That subtle change could explain the earlier confusion around screen size. If true, this means we're effectively getting an 8.2-inch immersive experience, one framed by barely their bezels. Just imagine the multitasking, the media viewing, the freedom of that expansive screen. Now let's pause for a reality check. While this leak sounds promising, the source doesn't yet have a solid reputation like some others. Still, it aligns with earlier reports that the Galaxy Z Fold 7 may sport razor-thin 1mm bezels, down from 1.9mm on the Z Fold 6, making this new info feel all the more plausible. What's not confirmed yet is whether Samsung is reusing the exact same panel from the Fold Special Edition or simply matching the size. If it is the same panel, we can likely expect a crisp resolution of 1968x2184, perfect for an ultra-premium foldable experience. It might not be called Ultra, but it sure feels like one. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is shaping up to be more than just an upgrade. It could be Samsung's most refined foldable yet. Alongside that almost borderless screen, we're hearing rumors of a 200MP powerhouse camera, the cutting-edge Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, a larger cover display, a thinner and lighter build, and even a smaller crease. All these enhancements together could easily give the phone an ultra personality, even if Samsung doesn't slap that name on it. In fact, the PandaFlash Pro clarified that there will be no separate Ultra variant, just one Galaxy Z Fold 7, packing everything. Same size as the special edition, but with so much more. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with our latest videos covering tech trends, gadgets,